All right, this is my project I need a PCB printed for. So what I'm trying to do is I've got a standard mountain bike dropper post here. We've got a mechanism with a cable under tension where I actuate it here normally by pulling this cable, right? So that would normally be on the handlebars and you would actuate it with your thumb. I'm trying to make this mechanism electrical, right? So if I compress the dropper post, so it has a certain amount of force needed to actuate it and release it, right? So what I built is, as you can see here, is a small mechanism using a high torque DC motor with a spindle to pull the cable for me, right? And it works pretty well. So I'll demonstrate that. I'll go ahead and wire up a 12 volt power supply here. To the DC motor, and this will act as my momentary switch, right? So there's enough torque that when I activate the momentary switch, the dropper post will release, as you see. Now the problem is if you can see on this mechanism now, that it doesn't reset. There's not enough return tension to reset the mechanism. I have to do it right now, like by pushing this down. And it is a non-locking motor. So what I need is for when I release the momentary switch, I need for the motor to spin for a few hundred milliseconds in the reverse direction to reset the mechanism. So my idea is essentially to dump a capacitor in reverse polarity, right? I would like to just have the two wires coming here, not meet, I don't want any complex circuit boards. I'd like to avoid timing chips. So if we could just size the capacitor and then have a mechanism so it detects the momentary switch off with a voltage drop. It dumps the capacitor at reverse polarity with the capacitor sized to turn this just, for 300 milliseconds in reverse to reset the mechanism. So there's a lot of play and nothing needs to be precise. So we don't need 5x5 timing chips and so on. As far as I'm theorizing as an amateur, not an electrical engineer. So that's the problem I'm trying to solve. Hope you can help. Thanks so much.